What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of In It to Win It. It is currently Monday, so that means there is Monday maintenance, which means we can't play ranked, but what we can do is play free battle spot, and this is the team I pretty much play on free battle spot. It's pretty much meme team, Trapinch, Raticate, Trevenant, Mimikyu, Parasect, and Porygon. It's the cursed team you guys have seen me use before, so we're going to hop into some games. We're going to play this for a few games today, and the reason we're on free battle spot, other than maintenance, is because a couple of these Pokemon are from past gens, and I'm just kind of too lazy to remake them in Gen 7. So like the Trevenant's from Gen 5 and the Trapinch is from like Gen 3. And you know, they can't be used on the newest VGC ladder. So we're relegated to free battle spot where we're going up against, is it a Dragonair? And a Tauros. This guy's team, this girl's team, this is Rebecca, is crazy. I want to see that Dragonair. I would love to see an Evilite Dragonair. That would make me so happy. So against this guy's type of team, I think I can do it with my standard play. The Trapinch is going to be coming. And I kind of want a Trick Room, so I'm going to go Trapinch Mimikyu, go Protect Trick Room, and then go Curse Z-Move, and then I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. Now, I could just go Raticate and roll this person. I know that I could, but that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to style on them a little bit. We're going to bring Trevenant, and then I think I'm going to bring Porygon2 just in case things get a little bit sticky. You may think that Porygon2 is a bit of a cop-out for this team. It's not memey enough, but you know what? I need a little bit of stability to potentially play the game a little bit, just a little bit. So we're going up against Rebecca in the first game, and I want to see that Dragonair. Show me the Dragonair. I want to see it. So let's see what she leads with. Trapinch Mimikyu, that is the play. I'm gonna see it. It's gonna happen. Incineroar Lapras, alright, it's not happening just yet, but I do feel pretty good because I can go, like I said, Protect Trick Room, and then I can go for you know, just Z moves and stuff like that. So we're gonna Protect. And Trick Room. And I don't think he's going to be able to nuke my Mimikyu off the bat. It's kind of hard to say, because like Incineroar is going to be faster than Lapras in most scenarios. And so Incineroar is actually the bigger damage dealer in this scenario. So let's say he actually just like breaks the Mimikyu disguise. And then like he Z-moves. Oh, is that a Flamethrower? Alright, so this is probably an in-game team. I'm starting to guess it's an in-game team. But hey, it's fine. We're fine. This is still gonna be fun. He goes for a Brian. Oh man, just ignore my Trapinch, please. Alright, so the one bad thing about finding in-game teams is their EV spreads are always weird. You can't sleep on in-game teams because they're bulkier than they look. They're bulkier than they look. Because you may think that like Lapras is like full HP special D. Well, this Lapras might be, you know, mostly HP with mostly special D, but with like 130 in defense for no reason. You know, it's unnecessarily bulky. So we're going to try and Tech Rage the Lapras. We're going to ignore the Incineroar since it's the one that's using that move. It's using a Flamethrower. That's fine with me. So we're going to pop a big Z move onto the Lapras. I don't really know if we can KO the Lapras, but it'd be pretty cool to KO the Lapras. And then if we do KO the Lapras, you know, our Shadow Claw will get redirected into the Incineroar, which isn't really doing that much, but it's better than nothing. So Tech Rage coming in from Trapinch is going to be a full Adamant. I think I'm Adamant. I'm either Adamant or Brave, but it's full attack. This base 100 attack, stabbed Tech Rage into the Lapras. And see, the Lapras lives. He has like an awkward amount of defense, you know, at the cost of some special attack, I guess. But it is what it is, you know. I should have just been able to KO a regular Lapras, I think. And as for a Darkest Lair, it's going to be doing neutral damage up to my Mimikyu, and we're going to be able to finish off the Lapras with a Shadow Claw. So pretty good stuff. Lapras does go down. And let's see what the secondary Pokemon is. Next turn, I can probably just switch up my Mimikyu and like EQ the Incineroar. That would probably be able to KO it. And let's see what happens. Actually, what could I do? I'm thinking about doing like a fadeaway curse. Raichu. Oh, I'm going to EQ. This looks like an EQ board. This looks like the Trapinch game. Let's go for that big Earthquake. Double super effective. And can Mimikyu protect? It can. I'm just going to protect then. So Protect with Mimikyu, Earthquake with Trapinch. I hope we don't get like fake outed from that Raichu onto my Trapinch. That'd be kind of lame. But it's totally possible. And even if that happens, we'll just send out Trevenant. I think we'll be fine. Trevenant or Porygon. So Mimikyu's going to Protect. Let us see if that Raichu is packing fake out. Looks like it's not. So we are going to be slamming a huge super effective Earthquake onto these two. I'm expecting a double KO. But remember, like I said, alright, no, they're gone. Like, in-game Pokemon are surprisingly bulky. You can't sleep on them. We could the Raichu. Maybe that one would have lived. You never know. So, Trapinch, I'm going to go for the gold. I'm going to try and get all 4 KOs with Trapinch. Let's see what the last Pokemon is. Let's see what it is. Let us see. What is it going to be? Show me the Dragonair. I want to see it. Tauros. Ah, man. dang, it's Tauros. Alright. How do I want to do this then? How many turns left got on Trick Room? Can I pull off a dig in this game? 2 turns left of Trick Room. So if I were to dig here, I'd come up and then I waste a turn. Yeah, I'm going to dig. I'm going to dig and curse. So what I'll be able to do is like dig, then 2 ticks of curse, and then potentially a feint or a protect, and then we'll just wait him out like that. Oh man, he went for an attack and we blocked it with our dig. I'm so happy he didn't earthquake me. That would have been terrible. Alright. So Mimikyu dies, that's completely fine. Hey, I got no problem with that. Mimikyu goes down. He takes big curse damage. And then all we need to do is I'm going to send Trevenant out. And I'm going to Horn Leech that Tauros. And then Dig should be able to finish it off. I want Trapinch to get all the KOs though. Actually, Trevenant is slower than Trapinch, so Trevenant will get the KO if anything. Dang. Oh well. I should have protected with Trapinch and then done it differently. I should have protected with Trapinch. No, wait, are we just going to get the KO with this? I'll take the KO with this then right here. Oh, deceptively bulky Pokemon strike again. Zen Headbutt. It's going to KO the Trapinch probably. Oh, it's not. We could do it. Not Curse is going to finish it off. What I was saying though, what I could have done to style a little bit more was protect with Trapinch that turn. He attacks it, and then next turn, if you dig on the last turn of Trick Room, you get the speed of Trick Room to dig with, and then they miss on you because they attack you. And then speed resets, and they're going to miss again because you're still underground. So you get like a 2-turn protect with dig, which is why I like using dig in the first place. But hey, we take those. Those are an in-game team. It's not the most competitive thing, but we're on free battle spot. You know, we're just messing around with this team. We're exploring the in-depth mechanics of Pokemon, and that's what we're doing here. So we're gonna go into another game. All right, so we're going up into another game, and this guy's gonna be hitting us with some VGC 2015 tech. Looks like he's already locked in. That guy's totally looking down on us. He has like Gardevoir. He has like 4 megas potentially. All right, let's style on him. Let's style on this guy. How do we style on him? Is Trapinch the play? Not really. I mean, I can't really hit Charizard. I can probably one-shot a Gardevoir now that I think about it. So we'll go Trapinch. I think Trapinch and Porygon can actually pull it off. I'm going to go Trapinch Porygon over Trapinch Mimikyu, I think. Bring Trevenant in the back. You know, I actually should probably go... You know what? This guy, I'm actually going to treat this guy like a real opponent. How about that? How about we treat him like someone that knows what they're doing? We're going to go Raticate and Porygon. And then Trapinch. And then I kind of want to bring Trevenant, but I think Trevenant's not as good as Mimikyu. It's kind of hard to say. So I got 30 seconds. I'm going to bring Trevenant just in case he goes like Sun Charizard. Like I get more Harvest back. But I'm planning on one-shotting the Charizard with Raticate. That's the play. It's either Trevenant or Mimikyu. Like that's what we're looking at here. You know, let's actually go Mimikyu. If I have to switch him with something, like I'm going to treat this one like a real one. I'm actually going to try and play this game correctly. We're not just going to try and style on him because he's trying to style on us. So we're going to treat him with the utmost amount of respect because he locked in his team within like 2 seconds because he thinks we're bad. So we're gonna mess with this guy. We're going to get him with Raticate, then we're going to set up a Trick Room, we're going to come with Trapinch, and we're going to Z-move him. So Charizard and T-Tar, this is perfectly fine. This should be Sun, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to go Charizard and T-Tar. T-Tar's going to activate the Sand, and then Charizard is going to Mega Evolve and activate the Sun. And I Trace Blaze, T-Tar's Sandstorm's going to activate. Now the question is, who are we one-shotting? I think we're going to one-shot the Charizard with the final Gambit, and we're just going to set up a Trick Room, and then Trapinch can come in and try and one-shot the T-Tar. So final Gambit on Charizard, and Trick Room. Here we go. We're going to see if it works. I hope I don't get taunted. I hope I don't get Protect Baited. If he Protect Baits me with that Charizard, I'm going to be like half upset. But he probably thinks we're terrible. Maybe he doesn't think we're terrible after seeing this lead. Maybe he's like, oh shit, maybe this guy knows what he's doing. He's going Charizard X. Okay, so it's just going to be Sand the whole time, which is kind of lame. I wanted Sun, but you know, I'll take this. This is fine. Charizard X, don't you Protect though. Good job. Final Gambit is going to be coming in on Charizard X. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're going to trade 1 for 1. You're a Mega for my Raticate? Yeah, we take those trades. And let's see what T-Tar does. I hope he doesn't taunt me. He just goes for an EQ. He was going to EQ his Charizard. What a rebel. So yeah, that's not doing anything. And I get my Trick Room up. This is pretty good for me, I think. I think this is actually pretty good. Alright, Porygon2's buffeted by the Sandstorm. Maybe Gardevoir's gonna come out? I'm gonna bring in Trapinch now. Trapinch can come in. So I love that lead. You know, it's a relatively safe Trick Room, because what is really gonna one-shot a Porygon? I guess he could have taunted me, but, you know, it's fine. Decidueye. Okay, Decidueye's gonna come in. Got my Trapinch over here. My little buddy. Alright, now, Trapinch is the slowest thing on the board. I'm gonna Z-move that T-Tar. I think I can one-shot T-Tar with that. And then we're just gonna Toxic the Decidueye. There we go. Let's take him out. No protects. Just get KO'd by my Z-move. And get styled on. That's what I want to see. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to do. Alright, a Z-move is going to activate. I'm actually surprised how often, I know we're on free battle spot, I know we are, but I'm surprised how often I get my Z-move off. Like, I'm really playing to get it off every game. Like, I set up Trick Room safely, but it's still surprising how many of these I get to use. So T-Tar is going to be eating that big Z-move from Trapinch. Super effective. It's stabbed, 100 base attack. T-Tar gets one shot of Renode and goes down. I love it. I love it. Alright, so Toxic. He's probably just going to Leaf Blade or Spirit Shackle something. I don't really know what he's going to do. Or maybe he hasn't Z-moved yet. Yeah, he's just going to Leaf Blade the Trapinch. It's probably going to be able to KO. I'm expecting a KO. But, you know, like, I did my job. I did it. And, you know, he's already Toxic over there. I'm going to be able to come in with, what is it, Mimikyu here. And I think what I'm going to do is just Shadow Claw the Decidueye slot. Thanks to Toxic and Sandstorm, he's going to be taking a good amount of damage. And then, you know, it's going to be Porygon versus Last Mon 1v1. Those are fights that we take. So Mimikyu versus Decidueye and Gardevoir versus Last Mon. Okay. Kind of want to I kind of want to Shadow Claw that Gardevoir instead, but you know what? We will just go for the Shadow Claw up onto the Decidueye. And I think, do I want to Toxic that Gardevoir? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to try attack it. This turn I'll just try attack it. Let's see what he goes for. I don't want to get taunted, and Gardevoirs can carry taunt. I carry taunt on my Gardevoir for just these exact reasons. Maybe and he also, Gardevoir can get synchronized too. I don't want to Toxic myself. That's not good. So 3 turns left. Maybe it's a Scarf Guard. We're going to be able to check this turn, because Mimikyu should actually be going last this turn. Maybe I should have protected. Yeah, maybe. It's kind of hard to say. These are our last 2 Pokemon each. Porygon2 has the potential to grind this one out all by itself. Porygon's attacking first. The good thing is, actually it's not even good. He's going to go for a Leaf Blade. It's going to break the Porygon disguise. I don't know if Gardevoir can like one-shot a Mimikyu. It's kind of hard to say. It's really hard. He hasn't Z-moved yet though. That's bad. He's going to go for a Focus Blast on Porygon. Yo! What year is it when Gardevoir's Focus Blast Porygon? Oh my goodness. That was a blast from the past. Literally, a Focus Blast from the past. And a Decidueye goes down. Man. That's the reason we play Free Battle Spot, guys, is to see Focus Blast Gardevoir. Alright, and then we win. Focus Blast Gardevoir, man. That's funny. That's some funny stuff. Alright, so we're just going to lock in Shadow Claw. And we're just going to... I'm just going to recover. Yeah. I think this is the play. I guess I could just double attack, but I want to recover. I want him to have to hit Focus Blast to win this game if he has to do it. He's going for a Moonblast onto Mimikyu most likely. Oh no, he's trying to finish me off there. Ah, that doesn't work. Nope. And Shadow Claw should be able to KO here. It's going to be super effective on its Psychic typing. And we are going to pick up a KO against a guy who auto-locked against my team. He probably saw the Trapinch and that I was an in-game team. And we showed him what was up. We beat his Megas. We beat everything that he could possibly throw at us. And we take those. Alright, so our last game of the day is up against a Japanese guy. It's a pretty unique team. There's a Mr. Mime in there. A Como-O, Scizor, Gengar, probably Mega Gengar. Exploud, and Guru. Man, this guy's a pretty weird team. Like, I could go with the same Final Gambit strat. I do think this guy's a real team for sure. They all have items. They all look like... There's generally there's some sort of combo in here. Also, Mr. Mime works with Exploud. Mr. Mime gets Soundproof and Fake Out. So it's potential for, like, Mr. Mime, Exploud lead. He can spam Boomburst like that. That'd be pretty lame. Alright, what do we want to do then? I think I'm going to go Porygon. I kind of want to go Porygon and Parasect. I haven't really used Parasect yet. So let's try using Parasect. But maybe not Porygon then. Maybe I'll go Mimikyu. Mimikyu and Parasect. And then Trapinch is still good. Yeah, Trapinch is a good Pokemon here. And then Trevenant. I'm expanding my comfort zone here. We're going to start using a Parasect this game. We're not bringing Porygon. Porygon, it's a very, very good Pokemon, and I think it could just win me this game. But, you know, it's not always... I don't always want to make it easy. I want to make it fun and entertaining, and Parasect is fun and entertaining, so that's what we're going to go for. So let's see what happens here. We're going to go Mr. Mime Exploud. Exactly what I said was going to happen. I love it. I love when I can just call things like that. So the thing that this team does, or this lead does, is it has Fake Out, and Mr. Mime has Fake Out and has Soundproof. And Soundproof is an ability that lets it not take effects or damage from sound-based moves. And Exploud uses sound-based moves like Boomburst, which hits everyone on the board. So it's probably like a Specs Exploud, and Mr. Mime, like I said, can get Fake Out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to Trick Room with our Mimikyu, because Mimikyu is a Ghost type. I don't have to carry about Fake Out. And Parasect's just going to Protect. Now, I could Rage Powder if I expected something else, but I actually don't expect a bunch of damage coming out from, you know, Mr. Mime and Exploud on a Mimikyu. I don't expect it. So it goes for the Fake Out, gets blocked, pretty good stuff, and the Boomburst. So everything is going 1,000,000% how I'm saying it's supposed to go. I'm actually pretty happy that I'm able to gauge like a weird team like that. Oh, and Exploud, does he have Scrappy? Alright, so he's going to be able to break me, yeah. So Exploud has Scrappy, yeah, that's another thing I forgot about. But he breaks my Disguise, that's a pretty good play, but it's not the end of the world. So we are going to be able to get our Trick Room up. Now, what do I want to do with the Trick Room? That's the real question. I'm probably going to be Sporing the Exploud, and I think I probably should Z-move the Mr. Mime, but I'm just going to Shadow Claw it, it's fine. Just going to regular Shadow Claw, and we're just going to Spore the Exploud. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot. I think we're doing pretty good here. Let's see what he does with Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is the definite, like, question mark, right? He's going to withdraw. Who's coming in to eat this Shadow Claw? It's going to be Oranguru. It's a good target to eat Shadow Claw. It's a good target because he can now instruct everything. Maybe he could reverse my Trick Room, but we're just going to Spore the Exploud. I think that's just a pretty good play. It's a bunch of normal types, so, like, Shadow Claw's not great. I'm really happy I didn't Z-move that turn. That makes me pretty happy. Maybe now he's starting to respect me. Like, maybe now he's like, alright, maybe this guy knows what he's doing. So we're going to Spore Oranguru, and I'm just going to start cursing things, I guess. I'm going to start cursing the Exploud. Maybe he's going to switch Exploud. You know, I'm going to curse Oranguru. I think Oranguru is going to probably stick on the board a little bit longer. So we're going to curse Oranguru, and we're going to Spore Oranguru. So either way, we get what we want. I guess unless he has a Lumberry Oranguru, and that's like next level, you know, my tech. Like Lumberry Oranguru is like the truth, I swear. Don't have it. Don't have a Lumberry. Alright, thank goodness. Alright, cool. So everyone is asleep. We're going to start putting curses up on things, and then we're probably going to start Giga Draining, I think. Just because I think it's probably a good play. I don't really need a Rage Powder against this guy, because that's mostly going to be AoE damage. I might be switching out my Mimikyu next turn. Now, let's see. So, decent damage going to be put on that guy. Now, let's see. Exploud has been asleep for 2 turns, which means most likely going to wake up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to Protect. I think I could actually get away with double Protecting here, but I'm just going to Giga Drain it again. But Protect with Mimikyu, it's not necessarily like a really good play, but it kind of works because if it does wake up this turn, you know, I'm going to be able to avoid that Boomburst or whatever, what have you, whatever it does really go for. And remember, Mimikyu is going to be going last, so everything goes according to plan. I block the Boomburst, and then next turn, I can just Spore the Exploud and start doing whatever I want to do. So, and also, remember, Oranguru has Telepathy, so it avoids Boomburst damage. It's a really, really good play there. It's a pretty good team, and he's probably going to instruct it. Oh, he Trick Rooms. He re-Trick Rooms my Trick Room. No! Fuck, that's terrible! I guess that's okay, because I can, I guess my Mimikyu's fast enough now to do whatever it wants. I can just go, like, with a Yellow Curse. I think I'll do that. Yeah, there's no Trick Room up anymore, right? Yeah, so I'm going to do I have a Yellow Curse potential, and then I have Trevenant and Trapinch. I think Trevenant is pretty good against Exploud. I'd like to think that. So I'm probably just going to Protect with my Parasect, and just Curse the Exploud. Not Z-Curse. Just regular Curse is good enough for me. And we're just going to Protect. Okay, let's see what he goes for. Remember, Oranguru can't stay on the board forever, and this is actually really good, I think, now that Mr. Mime's going to be coming back in. Because, actually, this is gonna be hard to say. Maybe I should have Z-Cursed, because it would have put me at full. Nah, it's fine. I'll just go down to the Boomburst. It's no big deal. I got the curse up. We take those. Oh. There we go. I was surprised that I was at 1 even though I'm like made to live that. That was kind of weird. So he goes for the Boomburst. Let's see. Can Trevenant win me this game all by itself? He's most likely going to be fake outing my Parasect, right? He's going to fake out Parasect. Trevenant's going to come in. We've seen 3 of his Pokemon. There's multiple curses on the board. He's probably expecting another Trick Room. This Trevenant has Trick Room. I could use it. He's going to be fake outing Parasect, and his Protect is on cooldown. I kind of want a Trick Room. But I think I need to Horn Leech the Exploud. But the problem is, like, what do I do with Parasect, you know? What do I really do with it? I think I could go for a Double Protect, but I don't like that as much, you know? Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to switch in Trapinch, I think. Just hard switching. I think he can live through a Fake Out and a Boomburst. And then remember that Exploud is cursed, so if he doesn't switch it out this turn, I think we'll be in a really good spot. And then let's say he does switch in Oranguru, what we can do is we can Protect with Trapinch instead of another Trick Room. So yeah, he's withdrawing again. He's just drawing the wrong Pokemon, by the way. He's going to be coming in with Oranguru here. As long as I live through the Boomburst, even if it's like a Specs Exploud, I think we're going to be okay. We're probably going to be able to KO it this turn with Horn Leech and the Power of Curse. So he goes for another Boomburst. And let's see. Trevenant is going to be able to live, I know it. And then, whoa, that did too much damage to my Trevenant, by the way. I know, I guess it one-shot Trapinch, so he is totally Spexed. But, like, Trevenant should be eating more damage than that, I think. I am pretty sure I'm a full defense set, but, like, I still think I should be eating more damage. And he's just going to be able to switch out that guy. He's just going to be able to switch it out. That's really bad. Oh, no, Curse. I was like, wait, Curse. Yeah, Curse can finish out. Cool. Thank goodness for Curse. Taking that guy out. Exploud's gone. We did it. Raid boss down, guys. Alright, we got Parasect coming back in. I could probably just Protect to bait out that Mr. Mime. I don't think Mr. Mime gets Encore. Ooh, Como-O. Is Como-O good here? It's kind of hard to tell. I want to see... He's most likely going to Instruct, right? That's what we expect here. I think I want to Protect with my Parasect for a turn. I think he's going to try and KO it, and I want like extra turns to do that. Let's see if this works. This could be a pretty ballsy play. I kind of... I don't know. This is one of those turns it's like, why would I Protect? He's going Clanging Scales. I guess it's both. He's going to go for Instruct on it too, I'm pretty sure. My Trevenant! No, he's going to KO it! His defense fell. Horn Leech, put me back into not death. Please. This guy has super AoE. I'm pretty sure he's going to Instruct it, though. And then, yeah, Instruct. Oh, if I would have Rage Powder, it would have been so good. That would have been so good. Clinging Scales. It's probably going to kill my Trevenant. If it doesn't, though, I'm going to do that next turn. Live! Live, buddy! No! No! Lame. I mean, I tried my best. This guy had a real team. You know, he had a complete real team, and we fought it. And I can't believe my Trapinch got one-shotted by that. And we lose. Man, I should have just Rage Powdered. I should have seen that coming. Why didn't I see that coming? Like, I know that you can do that. Like, Rage Powder makes the Instruct go on to my Pokemon. That's what it does. So, I would have lived. I would have totally lived. I could have Trick Roomed and done that. And then next turn, Spored. And then I would have been fine. Would have been fine. Would have been... Oh, well. It's not the end of the world. That was a pretty good game. That was a pretty good game. Not going to lie. I had fun playing that one. You know, you can't win them all. And that guy did have a real team that we were able to gauge relatively well. So I don't feel bad about that one. Let me know what you guys thought about the battle. Let me know if you guys thought I could have done anything really differently. I probably should have brought Porygon that last game. But let me know what you guys think about the team. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.